Here we have the Redragon Anvil stereo gaming speakers, purchased on AliExpress for around 27 Great British pounds. This is Jack from Analog Future, and you're watching Gadget Verdict. Right, so now that I've had a chance to try the speakers overnight, turns out this one is the left one, and this one's the right one. And so the right speaker is the one with the buttons on, and the one with the touch button on the top. And so the touch button on the top is what controls the lights. And so when you press the touch button, it changes between the modes. And so there's some basic modes. There's just pure red, pure green, and pure blue. But then there's the mode it comes on automatically, which is a rainbow, a quick rainbow. There's a slightly slower rainbow. And then there's one that actually goes with the music, and so the rainbow fills up the bar to the volume of the music. And then this is my favorite one, which is the one that slowly transitions between all the colors, and I like this because it's more relaxed. And yeah, unfortunately you can't turn them off from what I see, but at least there's a few different modes that you can control. And so another thing to note is that these volume buttons are actually independent of the volume on the computer. And so these volume buttons, up, down, and power, so if I press power, obviously it just turns off. Turns back on the same mode you left it on, the color mode, which is pretty good. The volume on the computer is separate, and so that means that you might plug them in and think, wait, this isn't working because the volume on the computer is 100 and they're really quiet. Well, it turns out this is independent, and so if you turn this all the way up, then you can control it just with the computer. I think it's good to get probably a middle balance, so this is probably at the top, and I'd probably go down like 1, 2, 3, and then that way you can control the volume on the computer. So this is 55% on the computer. If I put it to 100%, then we are at 100% on the computer and not 100% on the speakers. So if I put the 100% on the speakers, that's about the max volume, which is quite perfectly loud. That's really loud actually, and it's way louder than I'd ever want it. Well, not ever, but most of the time. So if I turn this back down, probably 7. I'm just going to check. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 22. So I think there's 22 levels. And you can't hold it to increase it, so you have to keep pressing the button. I'd probably put it above 10. And let's get back to max. So that's max volume. 5 down from max is a nice level with 100% on the computer. So yeah, pretty much that's a basic overview of these Redragon speakers. And so if I had any feedback about these speakers, I would say for £27, which is what I paid all included, they're really good. They have a clean design, the angular lines are cool, the lighting is cool, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the sound quality of them, especially compared to what I was just listening to before, which is out of the computer, well, out of the monitor. But yeah, if I had any specific feedback, I'd say it'd be cool to have an option to turn the light off rather than just have the different modes. It would also be cool if the wires weren't hardwired, so that you could increase the length if needed. So before I said I think 94 centimeters between the two and 1.5 meters ish to the computer, and I said that's probably a bit too long to the computer, but actually I think that's about perfect. I've not tried my desk and standing mode with them yet, but with it in a normal seated position, it's just got a tiny bit of slack. So I think the wire length is decent enough. It's perfect for my use cases, but I do wish, like I say, that they were not hardwired. And other than that, that the top touch button could maybe turn the light off. But other than that, very happy with these speakers. I think money well spent on these Redragon Anvil gaming speakers, stereo gaming speakers. Quite happy with them. So yeah, I'll include the link to buy this product down below on AliExpress, which is where I bought it. It was shipped from the UK, so it came in Royal Mail, I think 2 days, in a paper bag. So I'm overall quite happy. Check the link down below if you want to purchase them, or if you just use this to make your mind up. If you use that link, I will get a small kickback, but nothing major. Either way, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review of these Redragon Anvil stereo gaming speakers, and subscribe to the channel for more product reviews and otherwise. Thank you. Bye bye. So I've moved the unboxing portion of the video to the end, so the best bits come first. So, starting from the front of the box, we can see the device and the brand logo. RGB, Anvil stereo gaming speaker. They look pretty cool. Warning, may contain small parts. This side just shows 2 speakers. The back shows the features. Full range sound gaming speaker with touch button RGB backlighting control, classic design and simple structure. 2-channel stereo speakers, adopted low voltage digital power to bring out crystal sound. Outstanding bass quality, perfect for gaming. Maximum power of each speaker is 5 watts. RGB backlighting with different effects by touch control. USB and 3.5mm audio interface. Product specification: P.M.P.O 5 watts each. Driver units 2.5 inch. Frequency 130 Hz to 20 kHz. Separation under 35 decibels. Input sensibility 700 millivolts plus or minus 50 millivolts. Unit approximate size and weight. The length is 90 millimeters. The width is 80 millimeters. The height 180 millimeters. And the weight 788 grams. Package contents: 1 Anvil gaming speakers and 1 user manual. The right side just repeats the features. Full backlighting by touch control. Classic design and simple structure. Outstanding bass quality. Perfect for gaming. Then the top has the Redragon logo. Redragon? Redragon? I don't really know which it is. I always thought it was Redragon, but reading it, it looks like it is Redragon. Drop a comment below if you know how to pronounce it. Is it Redragon? 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 Anyway, it's sealed with a Redragon sticker. I'll just cut that. Inside the box, we have a Redragon insert that has a bunch of stickers. Cool. There's also a user manual, but we don't really need that for some speakers. And so then we have the unit itself. It has the connecting wires, a USB and aux cable attached to the right unit, and then the left unit is connected to the right unit. The wires are hardwired and can't be removed. It's of a reasonable size, pretty small, but it will sit nicely on my desk. The shape is nice and the design is clean, although it's strange that both units are identical in design, and that one of the units isn't mirrored to make an obvious pair. So the right unit has volume controls and the power button, and the touch button for the backlight controls on the top. It has the serial number and cert sticker on the bottom, while the left unit is relatively bare bones. You've been watching Analog Future. This video was not sponsored in any way and is my own opinions about the product. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video useful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Analog Future channel.